I was issued with a disciplinary letter for gross misconduct, potentially dismissal. The investigation, believe it or not, went on for over 8 months. During that, I saw some quite eye-opening emails and comms. I'm talking about people in HR here having chain emails, grouping together numerous other PCS reps, batching us together. We're talking potential discrimination here because they grouped us together and treated us the same. Basically went after it just because we're PCS reps. And eventually in January, rather shockingly, I was sacked on the spot. I was working from home, didn't get a phone call, just got an email. nearly 30 years service, completely spotless service, not a single warning or informal warning for anything, and just sacked on the spot. Thanks for everything. And that was it. I know that since Rachel has been dismissed very similarly for her part in this, and Joel has also been dismissed for something completely different, but equally as innocuous, probably not in a disciplinary matter at all. So that's it. It's very clear to us that senior people at Benton Park View and the HMRC are going after us purely because we're a PCS rep.
I've been a civil servant for 20 years. I applied for my job when I was 19-year-old. My mum and dad said, look, join the civil service. It's a job for life. And I've only lasted 20 years. I've put 20 years of dedicated service into HMRC. Out of them 20 years, I've been a trade union rep for 8. I've always wanted to be a trade union rep when I started, but I was too young and I didn't think I had it in us, but actually I did. I thrived. So much so that after my predecessor left, that's Jean Manuel, it was decided that I was a good fit, So I became the branch secretary for 5 years. Throughout my career as a PCS rep, I've helped thousands of our members. Some who are still there today, some who have left, some who have unfortunately been handed the same charge as me, which is dismissal. I'm very passionate about my work as a PCS rep and for HMRC. I care about the fairness and the integrity and upholding workers' rights. Make sure that they're being treated fairly in the workplace. Make sure I'm stamping out what's wrong. Since being dismissed, it's the oddest feeling in the world. It's really bizarre. I was delivered the message via a Teams call, and I didn't want it to be a Teams call. I asked. It was originally going to be done via email, and I asked for it to be, face to face if possible. But no, it was done over Teams, and the decision manager just read from a script, and I was so upset, so much so that I had to get off the call. And the decision manager didn't even know that I had left the call. They continued to read from the script, which was the letter of dismissal. So it's just bizarre sitting here day in, day out, waking up thinking, oh, I'm not logging on. I can't log on. I don't have my computer. Wake up, not being able to fulfill my day, like waking up in the morning thinking, what do I do today? I'm trained to complete a job for HMRC and I can't do it. It's just terrible. I just wish it didn't happen. I wish the employer put us in a better position instead of handing us the maximum sentence. I'm asking you all, as a trade union rep and as friend and colleagues, to support us any way you can.
So I'm one of the reps that was sacked by HMRC for taking part in trade union activity. Again, similar to the others, it was quite a quick process once they'd made the decision to get rid of me, and not really listening to anything I had to say. For me, for me and others, it does appear very clear that this is related to any trade union activity. Anybody that raises concerns, they want to take an approach to silence rather than to dig deep and actually fix these issues and look after their staff. So we as reps need all of the members and the union as a whole to get behind us and really support us and get us back into work, because an attack on one of us is an attack on all of us, and the longer this goes on, the more they're going to be able to do and get away with, and who knows who could be next, because as they get rid of the reps, next it'll be the members, and after that they can go after all staff that raise any concerns that they have. So it's really important we've been doing stuff on the ground, going out campaigning, making sure that members, making sure that people are aware, that all staff are aware and all staff can get involved in this campaign as well as members. We need to be recruiting, we need to be building the union up, making it as strong as we possibly can, making sure that the MPs are involved, MPs are aware of this and that they can take action, that they are able to put pressure on the employer to stop this action, to stop going after the union, stop attacking us, and make it better for all of us going forward. So please assist in any way that you can, sign the petition, emailing or contacting your MP in any way you can, ask them to sign the early day motion that is currently there, that's been proposed by several MPs, to get this campaign really moving and hopefully get us all reinstated as soon as possible.